What is up, guys? Up7 here. Today we have one of the best Hot Wheels flea market finds videos we've probably ever done. We found some awesome stuff and all different kinds of cars, different years, different anything. It's really cool stuff we found. So I'm gonna jump right into it. All different stuff. And as you see from the thumbnail, we got another Velocity X car from that game we always talk about on this channel, which is awesome because we're trying to complete that collection. So to jump right into it, we're going to show you first car. I got a police cruiser. You don't really see many generic and real-to-life looking cop cars anymore as far as Hot Wheels cars go. A lot more futuristic, fantasy-style ones. So it was cool to see this regular police cruiser. What's the word? Patrol Auto City. Auto City's the city this car is from, or deployed out of. Number 96. I just thought it was kind of cool. It reminded me of, what car does that kind of look like? Maybe a Ford Falcon? Not really the Crown Victoria that they used and continue to use for years, but still a generic looking sedan, a regular realistic police car that I found. So I thought that was kind of cool. By the way, these cars were all $1. Next up, we've got this 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner. And why I picked up this car is because it was one of my first I ever had when I was a kid. My collection started from one car that I used for a while. I realized I liked Hot Wheels cars, and then my uncle got me a huge bin of them. And in that bin was this 1970 Roadrunner. And since then, I have got the axles rusty, broke the front axle in half. So the front wheels are not missing yet, but it's broken in the middle, and the wheels are jammed up into the wheel well. And the car's basically useless now, and I haven't seen one since new in the box, but here's one right now. I thought that was really cool. It brought back a lot of memories seeing this car, and I think it'd be cool to have a copy of it in good condition. This was made in 2003, so that makes about perfect sense to when I got it. Moving on, got this really cool hot T-Bird. It's a late 70s Thunderbird. Formula Thunderbird, but it uses the I never know the spokes on these. I have to count each time. Looks like it's about 7 spokes. I'm gonna guess 7 spoke rims on these, but it uses these 7 spokes, and it's got a super cool hot rod flame paint job. It's a T-top, as you can see, and red tinted windows. I just thought this was a really cool late 70s, early 80s muscle car, and I don't think I've ever seen it before. This is from 2006, and I thought it was cool. So we've got an 03 car, a 2006 car, and a 95 car. So we're all over the place so far as far as years go. Next up, a little newer from the year 2011, we got the Hot Wheels Boulevard series. I think this was one of the first years of this. But we got a 63 Chrysler Turbine concept car with metal-on-metal die-cast and the Real Riders tires from the Treasure Hunts, the original Treasure Hunt looking tires. Really cool white walls and this beautiful rust paint job, rust orange paint job, Chrysler Turbine. Really awesome looking, iconic concept car. Once again, this was only $1, so thought that was really cool to see. I might take this apart in the future for customs, so thought that was cool. Next up, from the video game, well, I'm going to let you guess first. I'm not going to tell you. Give you a couple seconds to guess which game this is from. If you guessed correctly, you would have guessed Hot Wheels Beat That. This is a car from the video game Hot Wheels Beat That for PS2, Xbox 360, I think Wii, and PC. Actually, DS2. Yeah, I used to love this game. It was one of the newer Hot Wheels games I got. I remember beating Hot Wheels Velocity X and Stunt Track Challenge, and then this game came out and it delivered. It's a great game, but Rapid Transit's one of the original cars you get as a starter, and it has a really memorable flame and skull paint job. So I picked this up, thought that was really cool. It'll come in handy if we ever try to complete the Beat That collection, which I think those cars are all like possible to get in real life too, just like the Velocity X cars, but thought this would be pretty cool to have. Moving on, we got this super cool Slingshot with 5-spoke World Race tires on it. What is this from? Work Cruisers? Slingshot. I thought it was weird how they randomly mixed in cars with these 5-spoke wheels on them. Like, these are probably more expensive to put on, and you'd only see these on World Race, Acceleracers, other limited sets like that. I thought this was really cool, white and orange. Looks like something you'd make in Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge, like a custom car. Metal on metal. It's just a really sick car. Year 2003. So that was pretty sick to pick up. Moving on, we got this awesome Dark Rider Series 2 Streetbeast car. My uncle got this for me. Thank you. It's kind of reminds me of a Batmobile, but before the Batmobile. They got the black and yellow font or color of the text up there, and I thought this was kind of cool. I don't know if they did a Batmobile before this, but it's kind of cool to see their own take on the Batmobile. I know Streetbeast has been around before '95, but this kind of looks like a Batmobile. Maybe the first generation or a couple after that. Cool car. Reminds me of a set they did. Oh no, the original Dark Riders. That is a Dark Rider. Reminds me of the Dark Riders. It is a Dark Rider. Next up, this car is really special to me because this was my first ever Hot Wheels car. I remember my dad giving this to me when I was about a year old or 2 years old. I don't know. I'm 16 now, so I have to have been at least 3 because this is 2004 first editions. Maybe I was 3 years old when I got into Hot Wheels. I don't know. But this was my first ever car. He got it to me in the box, brand new from the store. And that's when they were experimenting to see what I was into. And I really got a kick out of the big wheels and everything. And I have the original. It's on one of my shelves, but this was cool to see it in its original state. This is from 2004 in the Bling series. Where they kind of make the car's wheels gigantic and stuff. One thing to notice is this generation has the card that swoops up like that, and the generation before had the card flat that swoops up kind of on this angle, so that's kind of cool to see. Yep, my first ever car. And last but not least, finally we have a new addition to the Hot Wheels Velocity X collection that we've been building after over many years. We got Shadowjet here. Have yet to find a Velocity X car with the exact paint scheme for like a year and a half now. Like when I'm hunting, because I could easily get them on eBay, but I wanted to find them all. It's more satisfying, and it'll make it so I found the entire collection myself without having to use eBay or something to kind of just cheat. But found this in a dump bin for $1, the same dump bin where all of these other cars were. But yeah, Hot Wheels Velocity X Shadowjet. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos. We have a classic mystery model unboxing coming up in the future, where we unbox at least one of the 2007 mystery models, and a lot of other cool stuff on the way. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Bye.